This is as good as paradise is going to get.
There's only one place they can be talking about.
Love Spain!
Yes, we're in Spain.
Fantastic place to be.
Thousands of us have said bye-bye to Blighty
I love the sunshine!
and hello to the charms of the Costa Blanca and Benidorm.
The beach is fantastic.
Others choose to live their dream on the Costa del Sol,
Definitely the best place in the world.
working hard to make their Costa living
Money! Money!
and earn that lovely life in the sun.
Very nice indeed.
Living the dream.
So that's why there will always be
Fantastic value.
Beautiful food, friendliness.
We love it here.
Look at it, it's lovely.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, Lancashire-born Ant is on a mission to get his birthday party started.
It's so emotional on birthdays. I think it's just people being nice to you. Oof.
Louise is a victim of cancel culture,
We've had 2 tables for 5 cancelled and another table for 2.
and young expats Nathan and Laura get sprightly to save their business.
Over the big one. Woohoo!
When you're a Brit living in the sun, your go-to grub can still taste like home.
In Benidorm, there's something for everybody.
Fridays is all right for fish and chips and mushy peas.
There's a time for tapas
Oh, lovely, lovely.
and a place for paella.
My favourite Spanish dish is prawn paella.
But when it's a Sunday lunchtime, it's got to be a roast.
We just get to eat the most amazing food for nothing, basically.
It's Sunday morning on the Costa del Sol and an early start for Chef Ed.
And hopefully that should see us through most of the day.
Ed and his fiancée Louise run a restaurant, and today is the biggest day of the week, selling Sunday lunches.
It literally takes around 3 days of preparation just to get a Sunday going. And then, of course, you got to peel your carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, parsnips, and you could be in the kitchen maybe around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Rather you than me, Ed. The pair have been living together in Spain for the last 3 years.
Originally, I lived in Streatham in London.
Originally from near Manchester.
Well, I moved to Spain because I'm half Spanish, so I thought I might as well see how the other half live.
Witty. So, whilst Ed wanted to return to his Spanish roots, living in the sun was a no-brainer for fiancée Louise.
Can't help who you fall in love with.
You can't.
And they have plenty to keep them busy, with 3 kids and a business to look after.
Baked Foods is a catering company, but we also rent a restaurant once a week for Sunday roast.
And you might want to bring a wheelbarrow.
5 lots of veg, including roasted parsnips, crushed peas, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower cheese, mash, roast potatoes that are actually roasted, not fried.
For just €12, Sunday roast lovers can get their weekly taste of home. Or, if you're really looking for a bargain,
You can upgrade your table for all you can eat veg, potatoes and gravy, just for €1 per person.
and they're careful not to get their fingers burnt.
To make the Sunday roast, obviously, there's a lot of costs. You have fresh beef and fresh lamb, which obviously has a high price tag. But we obviously make sure we sell everything that we have, get enough just for that day, hopefully sell out, even though might be some disappointing customers, but it means to have to come back next week or another try. At least we're making money back. Selling it out looks a lot better than not selling at all.
So Ed has a very clear target for today.
You need to try and hit around 60 covers, then that gets everything paid from electric,
Restaurant.
gas, restaurants, everything else that we have to pay for.
Sundays are very stressful. Some Sundays when you only break even or you only make a little bit, you do question yourself and think, is it really worth all this stress?
Today, Louise and Ed are going to need plenty of hungry Brits to feed if they want to guarantee the future of the business.
You can't have a dry spell because you could lose your customers because you have got a lot of competition over here. It is hard work.
In the lush mountains above the Costa del Sol,
Welcome to our finca.
Come on in.
So this is us.
Finca, that's farm to you and me. And this finca is home to Laura and Nathan.
There's a waterfall all the way in the back. It kind of just looks like, you know, so green.
They moved to this paradise 2 years ago.
We've got peppers in there, cherry tomatoes, lemon basil, mint. Got everything in there, which is nice, and 2 pear trees.
And a partridge, Laura.
We've got fig trees, we've got passion fruit, little cherry tomato crawling down up there. Oranges up here. We had an apple tree back there as well, and lime tree.
More than enough for a fruit salad.
Those are the geese and the ducks, so they've got a little clan going on, and then the chickens run around all day.
And keeping everything watered is simple.
This is our aqueduct that goes through the whole property. The ducks swimming on it, the geese wash in it, and it cools you down during the summer, so Nathan sits in it during the summer.
Yeah, it's kind of like an ice bath.
Although someone's not so keen.
He's like, oh my God, my hair!
We spend most of our time
That's it, exactly.
outside.
It's a little slice of paradise, and affordable too.
We were able to just put a deposit down on it, continue paying rent, and then whenever we have the money together, then we can pay off the rest.
This low cost of living allowed 27-year-old Nathan and 32-year-old Laura to invest in setting up their passion project.
We decided that we were probably best just starting up being our own bosses and starting up our own mountain bike holiday company.
But this starting up company came at a cost.
I had 14 grand saved up, and that was it. All of that then went into our company.
The mountain bikes had to work.
Yeah, the mountain bike business was able to make about 40 grand a season.
But then the pandemic hit and everything changed.
And because of the lack of tourism, we lost 80 grand. We were out in the garden crying in each other's arms out of sheer desperation because blood, sweat and tears had gone into the... It was terrible.
In their time of need, Nathan and Laura realised that their same back garden could become a temporary lifeline.
So we completely reinvented ourselves. We're able to sell some of the fruit and veg that we grow here, and that's able to keep us going in the times when tourism has been a little bit low and our mountain bike company has been suffering.
So this is our market garden. Nathan's just looking after it a little bit, doing some weeding. You get food in abundance. If you're looking at cold hard numbers, the avocados make about...
It's 6,000 euros a year, another 2,000 from the citrus plants.
Had we not found something else to do, we would have been homeless. It was an absolute sort of survival thing to find something to kind of keep a little bit of money rolling in so we didn't go broke. So we were literally on the verge of, yeah, that was it. That was us packing it in.
It was Nathan's passion for biking that brought him to Spain 9 years ago.
I came over here and started working as a mountain bike instructor.
And Laura left the UK looking for a fresh start 5 years later.
I was just miserable with the life that I had at the time, so I just quit everything. Tried to find something that I'd enjoy, and just went on holiday to Spain and never came back.
Fate brought them together.
I was hanging out down around the coast, ended up bumping into this girl who was here visiting a friend.
We hit it off straight away, and then I missed my flight on purpose, by accident.
Things we do for love, eh, Laura? While the fruits of their labour saved their livelihood for the time being, what keeps this couple really lively is mountain biking. And today, they aim to get back into first gear and relaunch their company.
Over the big one! Woohoo!
Hundreds and thousands of us Brits are happy to say goodbye to the grey skies of home and hello to the guaranteed 300 days a year of sunshine in España.
My favourite things about Spain, obviously the weather. Not much better than being back home in the UK.
What do you think, Charlene?
In Cardiff now, apparently it's absolutely chucking it down with rain. And it's windy and it's cold and the central heating would be full on. And over here, you're in flip-flops, shorts, swimwear.
It's always chucking it down in Cardiff, but not here in Spain.
I get off that plane and as soon as I can feel the warmth, I just think, oh God, I'm back here and I love it.
And as the morning sun warms up the Costa del Sol, the heat has brought Kev Davis onto the streets of Marbella.
With the weather being so hot, I love it. Yeah, I get hot, but I get a tan as well. And if it is cooler, I can wear a jacket. Not often, though. It's always hot. One of the things over here, a lot of people, they walk very slow, but they don't end up sweating. I've just started up on my own as a locksmith. If people are locked out 24 hours a day, they can ring us. If somebody's been broken into, we can go and change the locks.
And all this grafting means some things are running away with themselves.
They go through shoes like mad, honestly. Sometimes they last me a fortnight, sometimes I might get 2 months out of them. You don't like to buy expensive shoes for work, but you have to have them with soles on.
Kev and his wife grew up on the same street together.
When I was around 17, we met again on a night out in Ashton.
And I was in the queue, and Laura just was trying to push in, that was all.
Correct.
I guess it worked, as they've now been together for 21 years, 7 of those in Spain.
My mum and dad was moving over to Spain to buy a villa. I went over, found the villa with them, and then they just said, why don't we come? So we did.
They swapped Manchester for Marbella, and they're loving it.
The reason I love it over here is because it doesn't matter if we're doing well or not, if we've not got a lot of money, we're 4 minutes from the beach. We can go and spend €10 on some drinks, some bread, a bit of sandwich filling, and we're at the beach all day. We don't have to wear a coat when we're there. That's what it is for me.
Kev and Laura want to invest in that seductive, sunny Spanish lifestyle.
We want to buy our own property. That's our first and foremost to get on the property ladder again.
We have to get back on the ladder.
But they know how tough it's going to be for them, as both were made redundant last year.
Life is quite hard over here at the minute. I think bills have gone up. The cost of living over here is more expensive now. It is hard, but do you know what? Would I swap it? No. Would I go back to the UK? No. Is it worth it? Yes.
The couple have high hopes for Kev's new business.
I'm on call 24 hours a day.
We're used to it. If he's got to go, then he's got to go. It's money that's bringing in, and business comes first.
But for Kev, it's also a pleasure.
Because I love what I do, that's why I'm not stressed. That's why I'm not worried. That's why I think I'm on holiday. I'm just out enjoying myself, helping people.
But kind-hearted Kev loves it so much he sometimes works for nothing.
Kev's terrible for feeling bad about charging people when he goes to let them in. If they're old, if they're young, he feels bad, and I have to keep on constantly explaining to him it's a business. You need to bring the money home. You have to charge people. You can't tell from one day to the other if it's going to be a busy day or a quiet day, but his phone's on, and if someone calls, then he's usually there within an hour.
Hello?
Kev's had his first call of the day, so with a gentle reminder from Laura...
Make sure you bring the money home. Have a good day. Love you.
He's off to make some cash.
Love you. See you in a bit. Bye.
Have a good day.
See you later.
A few miles away in the mountains above the Costa del Sol...
That's smooth, wasn't it?
Biking enthusiasts Nathan and Laura are saddling up to relaunch their mountain bike tourism business.
We're heading up to Happy Days Quarry, and we're going to get some shots of us riding the trails, and that way we'll be able to push that out on social media. Now that we're preparing for the new season, we're really hoping that we're going to get a lot of business over the next couple of months.
But before they ride the trails, they need to check they're safe.
During the 6 months we haven't been here, a log falls or somebody has moved a log in the way. Now it's time to get this out of the way so that when we come down with the mountain bikes, we can get through, not a problem. The mountain bike business was going absolutely amazing. We were booked out for months and months in advance, and then tourism just started slowing down and the people had difficulties in getting to us. We ended up with having nobody that could come out mountain biking.
And without a regular income, it was looking as though their dream could soon be over.
It was definitely dicey. There were a few moments where we just screamed at each other. Luckily, no one could hear us, but screaming, crying, throwing stuff.
Now things are looking up, and the pair have their fingers crossed for a busy season.
Now that we have tourism picking up again...
We really like to try to fill that calendar again.
And you can't knock their dedication.
When we're walking the trail, I can see on the inside of the corner that there's a little twig that's growing up. It could potentially like catch a pedal or catch somebody's handlebar as it gets bigger. So we like to take it out now. We want to cut them off nice and close down to the bottom.
Should have worn gloves. You know you're cutting the right stuff if you're getting spiked in the process.
And these two don't miss a thing.
This kind of stuff, so someone will have a little poo on the trail and leave their paper.
Charming.
So it's not always that nice, and you don't really want to ride through it on your bike, especially when it's fresh.
Or ever. With the trail cleared up, it's time for pup Loki to give it a road test.
Chief trail tester.
Paws up from Loki. Nathan and Laura's next task is to update their online business and get those customers booked in.
We're getting a few wee photos and stuff so that we can push a wee bit of publicity on social medias and stuff and put out a few adverts. So the more rad photos we have, hopefully the more rad people we get coming out mountain biking.
Today is a big day for Aunt Pate.
To Anthony, sunshine of my life, have a fabulous birthday. Love, kisses and hugs, Mum.
Happy birthday, Aunt.
And then she always puts inside, happy birthday to you, tra-la-la-la-la. It's lovely. I get so emotional on birthdays. I think it's just people being nice to you, all these things, and... Oof.
Oh, stop, you set me off.
To Aunt, hope you have a brilliant birthday, be thinking about you.
Ant's a popular fella.
And happy birthday, lots of love.
Anne has big plans later on to mark the occasion.
I run a community social and fitness association called Ant's Fat Fighters, and we have parties and social events throughout the year. This year we've just decided to do the big one and tie it in with my birthday.
But before he can let his hair down, Ant has something else to look forward to, going back to work. But he's not quite ready to start back at his usual job as a fitness instructor.
I've been off for the last couple of months with my feet. I really damaged them in an accident. So today's actually my first shift.
So today, Ant is going to take up a shift as a barista, one of his many talents.
I definitely need to go back to work purely for financial reasons now. I've not worked for nearly 2 months. The pot's empty. Sometimes you have to push through the pain a little bit and crack on, and that's what I'm about to do.
And with his spirits high, Ant heads out in style in one of Benidorm's most fashionable accessories, the mobility scooter.
Hi, love. You OK?
Okay, great.
Thank you very much. My birthday.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Eres guapo, no? Mercedes is one of our ladies. She's lost 50 kilos with us over 10 years. 2 new hips, 2 new knees. 50 kilos. She looks amazing. Oh, just seen on there, got cappuccinos next. They're my favourite ones, cappuccinos. I love making them.
Ant's into the swing of things.
This is called the Caricchio. Caricchio's a shot of coffee with a little bit of brandy in. From being the eye to a grasshopper, I've always worked. Jack of all trades and a master of none. Me, I can do a little bit of everything. I enjoy this. I enjoy being in here and being left alone.
The job offers Ant more than just financial stability.
You know, I'm very open about the fact I suffer with depression, so a couple of hours at work take your head away from whatever's going on. You're just there to do a job. So your long shots of coffee.
So, with his shift successfully completed, Ant can focus on this afternoon's event.
I'm really looking forward to the afternoon, especially having not just my clients, but my clients who are now friends, having them all together in one place to celebrate. So although I'm nearly 38, in my head I'm still 27. Mind you, I'm not looking at so much these days, but...
Oh, age is just a number, Ant. Trust me. Hosting today's party comes at a cost, but Ant has found a creative way to cover it.
I aim to sell 100 seats. At the moment, when I did check yesterday, we'd sold 87, so I'm 13 seats off the target. I'm bringing 3 acts down today, so they have to be paid for.
Selling tickets to your own birthday party? Well, that's one way to see how popular you are.
So the clients over the last couple of weeks have just been bringing me bits and bobs that they've donated towards the tombola. So that one, we don't even know what that is.
Thankfully for Ant, the people he supports all year round have stepped in to help.
The clients decided that today the charity the tombola would go towards is me, and we keep it at home, and it just helps support me, certainly in the next few weeks until I can get back to work full time.
So, with a few hours till the big bash, Ant is off to flog his last few tickets.
If I could make €300 today, I'd be absolutely over the moon.
Well, charity begins at home, eh? A few miles up the road at Ed and Louise's restaurant, it's lunchtime.
Our Sunday service has been running since 1:45, and we've got another 4 hours to go.
Today, Louise and Ed want to keep the roasts rolling out and the profits rolling in.
You paying by cash
What's your card?
So Louise is keeping a close eye on the kitchen to make sure there's nothing wasted.
People like the idea of the, oh, you can eat veg, but when it actually comes to it, they're not ordering that much more.
If we are fully booked, or at least got 50 people booked, then I'll do enough for 100. Because everyone would have a little bit more potato or a little bit more cauliflower. Some people just like cauliflower cheese by themselves.
But even infinite veg has its limits.
One stipulation we do have, you can't just keep ordering and ordering and then take it away with you the next day's tea for the family, because all of our portions are very generous. Was everything okay for you guys? Good.
More satisfied customers, and it's all thanks to Ed's showstopper. It's Yorkshire puds.
For me, the best part of a Sunday roast is the Yorkshire pudding.
I like to try everything inside of Yorkshire pudding. Even crumble in Yorkshire pudding is nice. Even a slice of pork in there with the apple crumble is good. There's a nice balance to it.
No.
Ooh, harsh. And the popularity of these Yorkshires is on the rise.
Huge Yorkshire puddings.
And just attention to detail.
And the love.
The love.
The first sitting's gone well.
We love it. We absolutely love it.
But Louise has some news that's left a bad taste in her mouth and a hole in the till.
We've had 2 tables for 5 cancelled and another table for 2. Unfortunately, we've only just found out from one of them, which makes it very difficult to rebook the table. We have put a little announcement on Facebook to say that there are tables because we've been turning people away, which is quite annoying.
12 customers down and short of time, Louise is hoping the social media shout-out will bring in the diners. Thousands of Brits have hightailed it to Spain, finding Shangri-La in a Costas-based caravan park in the sun.
During the day, I just move around in the shade.
It's not the biggest, but it's not the smallest I've ever seen as well.
Looking at that view, what could be better?
And newlyweds Maria and Michael
Hi, I'm Maria.
I'm Michael.
Welcome to our Benidorm home.
love their dream casa on wheels.
This is where we live.
It's deceptively spacious.
As we bought the caravan, there's parts of the caravan we've changed. We've changed the kitchen, we've changed the table and chairs. We've just had the new lights fitted this week.
Fancy.
Aircon fitted. So we're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Oh, if that's slow, I'd hate to see what fast looks like. Nice sofa.
We got in the January sales. That should be like €1,300 or something. We got it for like 900 or something, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was one bargain we got.
That was, yeah.
We all love a bargain.
We decided to try and make our dream come true, didn't we? Came over on holiday many times and fell in love with this one. I'm into the bedroom.
So she's starting to get what she wants.
This is our bedroom.
Who's that?
That's George,
Oh.
and I don't go anywhere without him. Michael bought it when we first met, and he was going offshore all the time, so it was to give us something to cuddle.
He's me when I'm not here.
It's uncanny.
I go away 2-3 weeks at a time and just get back here as much and often as I can.
It is a little bit disappointing when Michael's obviously at work a lot. We don't get much time.
I bet George does. On with the tour.
All the beds in here are all brand new.
Well, we're going to make it more wardrobes, aren't we?
Yeah.
More storage.
To fill with those Benidorm bargains.
It's nice open space living, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too cramped.
There's a big difference paying £21,000 for a caravan to £130,000 for an apartment that no way could be done.
We have got a massive patio to come over from the UK, haven't we?
Large, new patio set in the UK that we're going to bring over. You see like a lot of old people here, and you see a lot of young families here with children, that because it's got it all. It's a different way of life, a better way of life.
We got married 9th of August 2021, and it was in the town hall in Morpeth.
With the intention that we're going to do something special here.
Yeah, we're going to do something big out here.
If it's not next year, it'll definitely be the year after. I'm looking forward to being here full time.
I'm looking more forward for him to be here full time.
Wedded bliss in your love nest in the Spanish sun. It's early afternoon on the Costa del Sol, and locksmith Kev has arrived for his first job of the day.
This is straightforward as it gets. It's a couple of screws, realistically. A few screws loose.
Haven't we all, Kev?
Now it's in place. And you don't have to go too tight. It's more so when you're putting fresh screws in. Like these are going back in the holes that were there.
As you said, as straightforward as it gets.
We're locked in, genuinely. I think I've sussed it.
Good for you, Kev.
If I loosen the handle now, this brass handle plate is applying pressure to the cylinder I've fitted. It's not actually letting it unlock. If I don't check that it works, and then somebody comes and locks the door, and they can't get back out, then they're not going to be happy. And, well, I won't be happy either, in all fairness. So here's with the test of faith now. We know it works on the inside. Let's see if it works when I'm outside.
Fingers crossed.
And it's just good practice to make sure that what you've fitted works. 1, all the way across, 2, 1, 2, and the final bit, the latch.
Kev and Laura dream of owning their own home in Spain.
So if you just come and have a look, she'll be sat there drinking a fresh orange in the morning, sun coming up over there, and she's got the, you know, you can see all the way across. Laura would be over the moon with a view like that.
Kev would like a campo house with land and our own pool further away from the coast because you get more for your money that way. Whereas I'd rather be near the sea and have a sea view.
A campo house means it's in the country, off the grid, and sometimes not even on the map.
I would prefer the countryside. I don't mind being near the sea, but I don't want to be near the sand. See, Laura thinks the sea view is like, oh, there's the sea. The sea view is like in front of you for me. When you open curtains,
that's a lot
in the
of years.
sitting
That's a
room,
few more
there's
years
the,
off yet.
There's the sea. I wouldn't mind a view like that, and I don't think Laura would.
But for now, they're renting.
We want to buy this house, and that's our one goal for the next year, possibly 2. We're just putting money away, doing it up how we want it, and then getting enough to hopefully very soon buy it. It means the world to us. It's a family home. It's a future for me and Kev to settle down. So it's everything, really.
Dreaming big and saving the pennies keeps Kev busy.
That's me, off to the next job. Happy days.
The Spanish sunshine and smooth roads make the Costas an ideal place for bargain-loving Brits to get on their bikes and let off steam.
The Spanish weather here is a lot better, so I can go out on my bikes nearly every day now.
Good for you.
Ding, ding.
We love walking, we love running, we like cycling, so we get the bikes for the day.
Anyone else?
I love my bike, but I've had to hire a bike. Loved it.
With so many bike enthusiasts around, it looks like Nathan and Laura might make a success out of their bike business relaunch.
Over the big one. We're trying to create a lot of content for our social media platforms and really trying to spread the word out there. Try to fill that calendar again.
Yeah.
The more rad photos we have, hopefully the more rad people we get coming out mountain biking.
Smile, please, and make it rad.
Mountain bikes are really the only thing that we're really passionate about, really good at. We need to get back into this.
Our videos and our photos take loads and loads of takes and reruns, which means a lot of running up and down hills and repeating trails and trying to hit the jumps time after time just to get it absolutely perfect. Because what we want, some of the best photos and videos to catch the most people's attention on social media. There's a lot of work that goes into that behind the scenes.
Nathan's leaving nothing to chance.
See the difference of the lines though? Alex goes to the right up there around that route and I'm just kind of skipping across the top of them and staying wide. Oh, it feels so nice that.
Alex, you look a lot better on the mountain bike than the gravel bike.
Don't I? Aside from it being really good for business, it's just a lot of fun and we get to practice our skills and we get to ride the trails and stuff and see exactly how the jumps work, and in that way we can give the best advice whenever people are here on holiday. That was great. It was a lot of up and down the hills. We've got some pretty cool photos out of it, and hopefully we'll be able to share that with the rest of the world, and hopefully we'll be able to push the advertising and get more people to come and ride bikes with us in Spain.
This is our existence, you know, so if we fail to get the mountain bike business going, we'll have to pack up and go. We'd have to just give the whole lot up. So if it doesn't work our way, it's not going to work, which is a bit scary. It has to work.
Will it work?
If anything ever had to work, this had to work.
We're just hoping that it all amount to something, so fingers crossed.
The main thing with it all is that obviously we get to do what we love and to make enough so that we can pay off our place. So it's all sort of trying to make it all fit together.
Because our puzzle fit together.
We can do this.
They waste no time posting the photos on their website.
Photos are in.
Oh, looking good. We were able to get a few bookings in and stuff, which got us back up and running, and that's kind of had a bit of a snowball effect since that. Yes, and we've had people coming back and everything, so it's been really good.
Actually, it was just a way of saying to people that we're still around, which has been really good. So we've actually got quite a good response, and people have been inquiring about next year already, and we had bookings shortly after. So yeah, on the up and up overall, so really good.
A successful shoot then for Nathan and Laura. With more bookings, they'll be able to cut right back on the fruit and veg sales, which served as their absolute salvation during the quiet period. And with all their hard work and motivation, they're over the bump and can look forward to a bright future.
Yoo-hoo!
Late afternoon in Soto Grande sees Louise and Ed's Sunday roast session hit a snag.
Come in! What table's it for?
10. 12 people have cancelled last minute and Louise needs to fill the hole.
Hopefully after the Facebook post, we'll get a couple more people that will come in and replace those.
And to keep these late lunchers happy and entertained, Louise and Ed have arranged for a local singer to perform.
This is the first time I'll be playing for Louise and Ed, so it's going to be quite exciting and hopefully it all goes well.
Louise is doing all she can.
Multi-talented I am.
To make lunch a success.
Good gravy.
Good gravy.
Good gravy.
Good gravy, yeah.
I don't have gravy, but the lady loves good gravy.
I'll have plenty, thanks.
4 p.m. They should be done by then.
Louise's social media shout-out is bringing in the bookings.
The names are on here. Beatrice is coming in at 4, I think.
Just got maybe 6, 7 tables to go, and then that's it for the day.
So yeah, this is going to be one of mine that I wrote.
Hot damn, you'll be looking good. I'll be rocking on the mountain, hell if I could.
And with Emelina serenading the diners, Sunday lunchtime is feeling more like a fiesta.
I need 2 ice creams, one with chocolate sauce, one without.
Okay.
They're not just content with feeding the bargain-loving Brits. Louise and Ed have set their sights on getting even more customers through the door.
We have started getting a lot more Spanish, though, recently, haven't we? We've noticed an increase in that. We have just had our menu translated into Spanish as well.
So Ed and Louise have come up with a spin on this traditional dish to appeal to the Spanish palate. Stand by for roast dinner tapas.
Leftover Yorkshire puddings, slice it open, potatoes, mushy peas, slice of beef, gravy drizzled.
A last-minute surge of customers keeps the kitchen busy and the till filling up, which means Louise can start to relax.
My favourite part of the day on a Sunday is eating the leftover crumble.
Time to cash up and clear up.
It's a bit of a mess, but now we've got quiet time, nice tidy up.
Today went really, really well. Full house, barring a couple of cancellations, but then some people turned up, which is good. The singer was amazing, everybody loved her, so we'll definitely be bringing her back. We sold out of quite a few meats and a few desserts, so it's gone good.
Pleasing punters, tick. Folding tables,
You should be an expert at this, you.
It's late afternoon and Aunt Pate is about to hit the road.
All this to come with me on the scooter, just whack it between me legs. I've had bigger boxes between me legs, so we should be all right. Hiya, love. You okay?
Selling tickets for his own birthday party.
So, although we've sold 87 tickets, I imagine with it being a nice day, people will wake up today a little bit indecisive of what to do, which usually means that they'll end up coming to us for the afternoon.
Touch wood, the sun stays shining then.
These are my raffle tickets for today. 5 at a strip, 500 tickets. That's our mission for today, sell a book.
With the venue looking the part, Ant has a few spare minutes to slip into his Sunday best.
There we go. Ta-da! What about that, eh?
fabulous darling.
Nice, isn't it?
And Lily the dog's got her glad rags on too.
She might as well come with me and have a nice day with the ladies. I mean, Lily's part of the family anyway, so... Oh, Lil, you look like a swamp princess, you do.
And off to the ball they go.
Just to let you know, I will be coming round in the next couple of minutes. If you haven't paid for your seat yet, please get your money ready. Gracias, thank you. Have a nice day, enjoy your food.
With lots of people turning up on the day, the moolah rolls in.
Now I'm just checking everyone's paid the money. Enjoy your food if you're having any okay.
And Ant's made enough money to cover the costs of the caterers and performers.
Although I'm stood here this afternoon dressed as a glamorous woman, I'm actually a man!
Kicking off this afternoon's entertainment is Benidorm's favourite and bargain-loving Brit, Ruby Rocks.
Now, this first change may take a little while, but I am coming back.
And the changes keep coming.
It's not easy being a 12, you know.
Oh, I know, Ruby. And Ant reminds the partygoers to spend up.
As many of you know, I broke my feet 2 months ago and haven't been able to work. So it's a one-off this, it's the first and only time we'll do it. Any money we make off the raffle today is going to me. It's a £5 a strip. If you want to throw a little bit more in, you can.
The raffle tickets are selling like hotcakes. I guess they like you, Ant.
11 to 15. 11. Come on, love. You'd be quick enough as a plate of chips. You've won a lovely bottle of Brut. Thank you so much.
Raffle over, it's time for a birthday treat.
Can we have a drum roll, please? Because you've raised for me today the grandson of €300.
And that's not the only cause for celebration.
Happy birthday to me.
And if the dancing is anything to go by, Ant has pulled off another legendary event.
He's a fantastic gentleman. He is. And he's a good friend. He does a
Terrifically
lot
kind.
for the community, an awful lot for the community.
I've loved it.
Absolutely
the entertainment,
amazing
today. The people that are here, Anthony's birthday, obviously.
Of course.
Had a really, really lovely day. Yeah, no, it's been marvellous. Lovely today.
So as the sun goes down, it's no surprise us bargain-loving Brits are letting our hair down in the Costas.
The nightlife in the evening has been absolutely fantastic, unbelievable.
Best night of our holiday.
De cerveza.
Una cerveza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's German.
Ja, das ist fantastisch.
I love the nightlife in Costa del Sol. There's lots to do, lots to see, lots of fun, but it's brilliant.
But for locksmith Kev, hitting the bars isn't an option as he's here on business.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I believe you are. Sorry, Des.
Sorry, I'm even later.
You're all right.
He's out on a job pricing up an install on a security system.
We had a break-in, and I just need to get the whole place secured properly for a change. And I just need your advice because you're one of the professionals.
No problem. Thank you very much.
What we do need, that's secured anyway, but this shutter is where they got in. We need to get that reinforced. And we actually need new locks for the bottom as well. On top of that, we need cameras.
Have you not got CCTV already?
I have inside, but not for outside.
What I'll do, I'll have a look now at the shutters, and then I'll do the measurements up to some CCTV for you. Right, okay, so we definitely, you want something attached to that.
Something attached to this, and another steel bar going across.
Yeah,
because when
reinforced.
they pulled it out, yeah. Reinforce it, reinforce the sides. That's just to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, no worries, we can do that for you.
This could be a decent earner for Kev.
What I'll do, I'll have a little look round, try and get away with doing as least cameras as possible for you.
But he's got to make sure his price is right.
There's more expense for the client involved in having CCTV. Yeah, it is more lucrative than changing a cylinder.
That will be music to Laura's ears.
It's a reasonable job. I'm not going to become, a millionaire off the job, but there is some money in the job. I reckon If I put it down for 3 days labour, if it went over that, I wouldn't charge any extra. If I finished within 2 days, I'd probably give them a day back.
Oh, sounds more than fair, Kev.
Once we've got the quote in, you want this fitting as soon as possible. Yeah. Because it is a business, it's a matter of urgency. I'll get this to you by dinner time.
That's perfect. Oh, I'll like to hear
Very
from
much.
you tomorrow, yeah.
All right, all
Okay,
the best.
thank you very
Have a
much.
good evening. Thanks for giving us a try. See you later.
No problems. Enjoy.
Take
See you
care.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Getting this job will keep Kev busy, and it's one step closer for him and Laura and their dream home.
That's it for the day now. I'm going to get myself off home, go and get myself some tea. And I don't even know what time it is. I've been working that hard today.
It's 9:30, Kev, since you asked.
Babes?
Hiya, I'm in the
Hiya.
kitchen. Are you all right?
I'm not too bad. What's that?
Oh,
What have you got there?
got us Chinese to celebrate that CCTV job. Mwah.
Right, thank you very much. What have you ordered then?
Wonton, samosas,
Yeah?
beef and mushroom,
Okay.
rice.
I'm happy with that, thank you.
Good.
I'm in a Chinese, I can't believe it. Okay. It is, it's lovely that.
So, we need a treat now and again.
A Chinese to celebrate a good day that takes Kev and Laura nearer to their Spanish dream life.
We're getting closer every day, aren't we,
Yeah,
to our
every day.
dream every day.
There's no reason why it can't continue. All I've got to do is keep pushing forward, keep doing the work, keep doing a good price, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Each day is a step forward, I think, and the more steps forward we get, eventually we'll get there.
And Laura's got plans of her own to follow their dream.
The future is exciting. Once Kev's business is steady and up and running properly, then I'm going to start my own venture, starting with property management. So yes, watch this space.
I know, I don't blame you. I'm gorgeous.